Hey, beautiful angel. I have to do this video for you today because I felt such a strong presence with me since this morning. Someone from the other side, like an ancestor, a departed loved one, this spirit wanted me to pass on a message. And I know that you are listening because you're also guided from the other end. This ancestor is putting this video in front of you right now. So, the message for you is this: you've got to see things beyond the appearances. I'm not sure again, was it a female spirit, a male, maybe like a group of your ancestors, like family. And they said this: do not trust the appearances because things are not exactly what they appear. I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know what you're dealing with. I don't know how this message is going to help you, but I promise you that's exactly what they're saying. And they showed me like a group of people, maybe friends, a community, and they look like they're friendly. They look like they are just engaged, like socially, they are just loving and they have just this good energy, but not all of them appear what you want them to appear. Does this even make sense? Certain people in your life are wearing masks and their intentions are not coming from the heart, which means that it could be with you and they will want to kind of have you as a friend, as a partner in the relationship. But at the same time, they're doing things that are not, okay, loyalty, that's another word that came through. So they may be doing something behind your back and you may not see it because there's a part of you that really wants to believe they are your friends. So God is, well, God, your ancestors, a whole lot of energy around you, love you very much. They are going to start changing things around you. You will begin to pay attention. It's kind of like they're going to open your eyes. They will open your eyes to see clearly. They'll show you people's true intention. And you are going to see for yourself. It's just like that self-awareness. And you understand that people who promised to be with you and people who you connected emotionally, physically, energetically, somehow these people have, like, they're not what they seem. So you will go through the period when people will slowly shift. And because they shift, they will go their own ways. They will go their own ways. They have no business of being in your life anymore. And for some time, you will feel like that void because you'll miss them. You will miss them and you want them in your life. And you don't want them in your life. You want the feeling, you want the good times. You want the laughter. You want some kind of like beingness, togetherness. But even if they come back to you, it's not gonna feel the same. It won't be the same. So your ancestors are now trying to open your eyes to this reality. When you start seeing things clearly and when you know who to trust. So people in your life, they're not bad people at all. They're hurting. They're not connected to any sort of higher guidance. They just live by their instincts. And they want to try to solve their own problems in so many ways. And they may feel abandonment. They may feel disconnection from life. So that's why they're trying to figure things out. So this is not your job to change anybody. This is not your life's path to change people. When somebody shows their real face to you, that's it. You just have to say thank you. Thank you, my ancestors. Thank you for showing me that. But there's no judgment, there's no resentment. You're just going to know that the right people will show up for you. The right people who are on the same wavelength with you, people who know you, people who know your energy, your spirit, people who have interest in life, like real interest. They'll see you and they will not do anything behind your back. That's not their character, you know? That's not in their nature to be like, there's no, what do you call it? Can't remember the word, you know, just you're playing the double game. They don't play double games. They are true. And if you feel this about them, it's going to be real. There is no deception. There's nothing else that's going on. Okay, I literally have 5% battery on my camera. So we just gonna run and see what happens, how much more time. So just in case if you see my face disappearing, that's what happened. That's what happened. And I'm still in the channeling state and I feel the presence of your ancestors here. And these ancestors, like, they're not even smiling, you know? They're like, hey, you know, we're over here. They're like, okay, we need to talk. We need to have a conversation. And I also feel like they're very protective of you. I do. I really feel like they're protecting you. And their protection has a lot to do with like spiritual kind of protection. Like protection from the spirit world, it's not like the same as protection from the world like on the earth. When protection from the spirit happens, they are watching you from a higher place. Okay, and remember, thoughts, it's invisible, the energy is invisible, people's intentions also not visible, but it's like they see things that are not visible. So your protection will be their protection. So their protection will be your protection, so they will create pathways for you to feel safe. In any way, you will feel safe. And I'm still going with this battery. It's unbelievable. Like right now, it's a miracle because the battery should have been dead a while ago, but it says that it's still going. So let's go on. Let's go on. let me just say that your ancestors have your best interest in. If you need to ask for anything, if you need help, if you need assistance, if you need some kind of divine intervention, you can always ask your ancestors because you are connected to them. These are your relatives, they are your bloodline, and they have been with you, with your bloodline since the beginning. There's certain spirits who are kind of in charge of your ancestral energy, and they see you and they recognize you, and they don't want you to, waste your energy. They don't want you to waste your life, to waste your time, to waste your resources. So they are going to be very much in your face. And because they are in your face, you will receive many signs from them. Could be hearing music. There's certain music that you love. That's your ancestors are trying to give you a sign, and they're showing you something. The music, also some books are going to look, it's like a little fly here. That's your ancestors manifested. Someone is like, this is around me. That's your ancestors taking the physical form for a very short time. So reading books, reading signs, you're going to see numbers 1, 2, 2. 2 is going to be there, 2, 2. That's your ancestors showing you and guiding you. And their protection, remember, is happening in the physical space, not not in the physical space. It is happening on a different level. So you may receive messages from them through your subconscious. You will receive messages in your dreams. You will receive messages in your visions. Certain things just going to be very intuitive when it comes to your ancestors. And within the next few days, just pay attention to what's going on, like what is truly happening. Look around like your friends. I feel like certain people will reveal themselves to you in a way you did not expect. And your ancestors want you to trust their truth. When they reveal themselves, you better believe that's who they are. And have no more doubting. That's it. Go your own way. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and also trust that you have support in the spirit world. It is fascinating that I'm still talking. Well, then the spirit makes this happen. The spirit just makes this happen. Many blessings.